Hi, my name's Thomas. I'm a blue economy expert. And effectively, what that means is I'm a specialist in understanding how different businesses are working together in a sustainable blue economy. And I'm an expert in facilitating dialogue between different sectors so that they can move together coherently in one direction. We're here in the Maldives, which has a great story behind it, and we've been talking about two local fisheries that are really important to the Maldivian economy. The Maldivian pole and line fishery, the story behind it has been told many times in many different ways. And we've come here to understand how this fishery is adapting to a changing world. So we've seen how deeply the fishery is integrated into daily life in the Maldives, from having tuna for breakfast, lunch and dinner and snacks, to fishing in the middle of the night. While the fifth of Maldivians are directly employed in the fishing sector, basically everyone in the Maldives is benefiting from the industry because it's interrelated to all the other industries in the blue economy in the Maldives. So, for example, shipping, food security, energy, waste management, boat building, right? Just to name a few. So while looking at the whole picture through a Maldivian lens, we realize that everything is changing. So that not just the fishery, but the whole Maldivian blue economy is evolving. And whenever evolution is happening, there's challenges and opportunities. So we see there's great opportunity for all these different sectors to adapt, despite these obvious challenges, such as fierce competition on the international market and access to affordable finance. So after we've been visiting the field, trying to understand what's happening on the ground, speaking to different stakeholders in the tuna industries, so this workshop is an opportunity for local stakeholders to come to the same table, and we're hoping to enable a conversation where everyone kind of understands that we're in the same boat together. With some expert interaction from outside experts, we're hoping to kind of enable this conversation. The workshop is an opportunity to listen, it's an opportunity to engage, and it's an opportunity to understand that instead of all being independent actors, we all belong together in this interactive and interrelated blue economy space. And looking at it from this holistic view, there is an opportunity for the whole sector to move in a direction together. So what we've seen on the ground is great opportunity for, storytelling. There is a great story here in the Maldives, and it hasn't been, we think, communicated as best as it could on the international stage. So there is a way to do that, we feel, by bringing that story center stage from a Maldivian side instead of from outside actors bringing it to the market. So we think that there's a storytelling opportunity. We also see that there is an opportunity to enable international sustainable finance into the blue economy in the Maldives if we start realizing that there's different connections within it. So our goal with this workshop is for us to understand a bit more the needs of the Maldivian tuna sector, to try and bring the whole sector to a place where it can become sustainable in the long term, sustain communities that depend on it, the businesses that depend on those communities, and a market that is waiting for a good story to be told. We've assembled a team of experts who are here to learn, to listen, and to try to understand your story, the Maldivian story of tuna fishing. And we're here to try and help the sector adapt to a changing world so that that story is relevant, is up to date, and is adaptable and is successful.